Hello everyone and welcome to another mod spotlight for Farming Simulator 2013. Today we're going to be going over a baler pack. I can't remember exactly what this baler pack is called, but obviously it'll be in the description and the name will be the title of this video. But I don't remember exactly what this is called. What this does is this makes gigantic bales. These gigantic bales do not fit in any other autoloader that I've seen. They also they can be picked up by most bale forks, in-game bale fork, all kinds of different stuff you can use to pick them up. I think you can use Bobcat bale forks too, all kinds of things, but they are gigantic bales, and just keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and show you what comes with it. With this pack you get 3 balers. The first is a New Holland. The second is a Massey Ferguson. And the third is a Fendit. And another thing you get is you get this green bale auto loader here. We're going to go ahead and test that out here in a minute. I'm not exactly sure how this works. So we're going to see what that does. And you also get this little attachment. I guess this is supposed to be for pushing the bales. I don't know exactly. We're going to find that out. Let's go ahead and look at it here in the store. We come down here to owned. First thing we have is this bale pusher. It's $1 a day maintenance, and it's supposed to align the bales for the Heath automatic bale loader. I don't know how that works, but it's $2,000, so we'll try to figure that out. Next we have the Fendot 1213ON or 0N. It's $150 a day maintenance, and it makes hay or straw bales to square bales. Produces 120 centimeter by 130 centimeter full size Heston bales. That's $90,500 there. Then we get the Heath Super Chaser, which is $68 a day maintenance, and it's pretty much used for collecting and stacking these gigantic square bales. It only works with these 120 by 130 bales. Anything smaller or larger does not work. You need either the Massey Ferguson, the New Holland, or the Fendit to produce the right size bales, otherwise it will not work. Next you get the Massey Ferguson 2190, which is $150 a day, $90,050. Also produces those 120 by 130 bales. And last you have the New Holland, which is $150 a day, $90,500 for the baler, and also $150 a day and the 120, 130 centimeter bales. All 3 of these balers are exactly the same. I haven't seen anything different about them. They all look exactly the same. The only difference is somebody got happy with the paint. That's really the only difference, is they're painted different colors. So we're just probably going to go ahead and grab this New Holland down there since he's on the end and give her a try. Now I have to excuse the sound here a little bit. This tractor is quite rather loud compared to some other ones, but this is a very good tractor, so that's why we're going to use him for this purpose. Alright, now you'll see we have a few options here. We can turn on the baler with B. X puts the baler in work position, so that folds down the back little gate there with the rollers on it. We have a console on, which is, you can turn on a bale counter there. I'm not sure if that's on all the balers, but this one has it, so we'll leave that on to make sure it works. And we can turn on the back light, so there's a light on the back of it there, which is pretty cool. We also can lower the pickup, which if we can zoom in here enough, you might be able to see it if I turn this way. There you go. You can lower the pickup, raise the pickup, so we'll just leave that down since we're pretty much here. Let's see anything else? No, that looks about it. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, also, it has a blinker on it, apparently. So that's pretty cool there. We do have some stuff here to test them out with. We have a few different things. We have some straw. I also have some hay on the other side of this grass here. I didn't do up all of that because I actually want some of that grass for labor purposes. So let's go ahead and just pop into this mode here. So pickup is down. Let's go ahead and turn her on. And let's go ahead and drive her forward and see what happens. Alright, I'm not sure exactly how much grass or hay or whatever it's going to take to fill this up. I do notice that this baler seems to be bouncing around quite a bit. It's definitely not the tractor. You can tell the tractor's pretty stable. The baler is definitely bouncing around quite a bit, so I don't know if that's an issue with the baler or if that's just some fancy mechanic they put on it. So it looks like we're getting close here to the first bale. Just reactivate my GPS here. Oh man, we're only getting part of this. Oh well, we'll come back for another pass. Alright, so we got the first bale in there. This works like any other square baler. You usually lose the first 1 or 2 bales. It's just how it works in this game. Not exactly the greatest mechanic ever, but it is what it is. I'm not really necessarily working on getting a good job here, because I'll be back later to clean the rest of this up. Whoa, there, GPS. A little off. See if we can't fix you up here a little bit. There we go. That'll make this a little easier. Now, you may wonder what this thing is that comes up when I hit control. That's just my vehicle group switcher. I don't really use that anymore, but it was still in my mods folder, so it just kind of hangs out there. Alright, so you'll notice we're up to 2 bales now, so if we get a third one, you should notice one popping out the back here. Very quickly. Alright, so there's one bale. We'll just go ahead and finish off this row here since we already started it. And then we will go ahead and shut off the baler, turn off the GPS, and for right now we'll just go ahead and park this guy here because I'll use him later to clean up the rest of that mess over there. If we tab around, we should get to this guy right here. Now we're going to see if we can figure out how to use this baling thing here. There's a bale trailer here. It would help if we could back up to it. Would be fantastic. Alright, so that's this. Let's slide it out of here. And let's turn over here, see if we can't pick up this, back it up. And we'll pick this little guy up. I don't know exactly what the heck this thing is going to do, or what the purpose of this thing is, but we'll find out. Let's see what happens if we lower it. I'm not really sure what that does. Doesn't look like much much was put into it in a way of coding and work and stuff, because if you look up there at the top, it says PV lit type description, so nobody said a description on that, so that's kind of annoying. If we look at the trailer here, we go back to it, we do not actually have an icon for it there, so nobody set an icon for that, but the trailer is attached, and we use work position X. That is weird. Okay. So it kind of swings the trailer out to the outside like that. Definitely not something I'm used to seeing, but alright. I have seen trailers that kind of have an arm or something that kind of spins out like this, but it's a little weird for the full trailer to do this, but, you know. I'm assuming what this does is if I were to, let's say, run up on this bale like this and hit it, it's going to push it over in a way that it can be picked up. Alright, so that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and swap this guy back to transport position. Let's go ahead and lift this front thing because I can tell it's digging into the ground. Alright, so it looks like it nicely secured the bale there on the back. If we go back to it, we have prepare position and work position, so let's go ahead and swap this to prepare position. And what this is going to do is slide that bale all the way down. Alright. For this purpose, I think we're just going to go ahead and... I don't know what to do with this. I don't know where there's a sell point on this for... I do too. Never mind. We're going to go ahead and unload this over here in this sell point so we can get rid of it. I believe that's what this is over here. If I'm not mistaken. Alright, so now that we're in here, let's just go ahead and hit B. That'll swing her into unload position. And if we hit O, that will unload the bale, and the bale sold. And if we hit X, we can fold her back down and put her back into transport position. So that seemed like that worked out pretty well. I was thinking about going ahead and testing these on straw and hay, but since they work fine on straw, I'm going to assume that they work perfectly fine on hay, just for the fact that I don't really have that much time right now, so we're just going to go ahead and end this here. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, leave a like below. Let me know what you think of these. I would recommend them, potentially. They're a little odd. They're a little bit big, in my opinion, and they do make gigantic bales, so just keep that in mind. And this, so far to my knowledge, is the only trailer I know that's going to be able to pick them up. So that's something else to think about. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.